Hello, I'm Pradnya. If you're someone who worries a lot about even the smallest things and wants to get rid of your worries, then this video is just for you. Keep watching till the end. Friends, in general, we assume about the possibilities which have high chances to happen. For example, in the morning while going out, I say I'll return by 6. But there is always a chance that due to some reason I may get late, maybe due to extra work, maybe due to traffic. Or if it's a really bad day and I meet an accident, then I'll not return at all. But still, I assume I'll return by 6 because that is the highest possibility. But while worrying, you think only about bad possibilities and get scared of it, even if the chance of happening it is minimal. The worry trick book let us understand how worry tricks our doubt as a danger. See, no one knows the future and there are n number of possibilities of the future. While during worry, you wanted a guarantee that nothing wrong will happen. For example, if you go for a health checkup, you want confirmation from your doctor that you are fine and will be fine throughout the life. But no one can assure you about it. But all worries are not bad. Author David Carbonell mentions there are two types of worries. The first is ordinary worry, where you get worried temporarily about something, but you let it go as the situation passes, or you find a solution and take the right action. In that case, it actually helps you. Another one is chronic worry, when worrying becomes your habit, even though there is no appropriate reason behind it. Chronic worry affects you badly. It distracts your focus from real life, spoils your relationships, social life, and it does not help to find a solution to the real problem. Worry can show physical symptoms like dryness in the throat, shaking your legs, etc. Chronic worry can even change your thinking pattern or belief system. You start thinking worrying is your duty. You are worrying about your child, that means you are a good parent. How would you recognize if you have a chronic worry? Write down all your worries. Then ask yourself, is there any role I can play to improve it? If your answer is yes to most of the worries, then go and take the right action. If your answer is no to most of the worries, then it's a chronic worry. There are many worrisome thoughts which start with the phrase, what if? Cross examine these thoughts multiple times. Sometimes they are nothing but your temporary emotions. If these thoughts change over a period of time, then this is a chronic worry. You want to keep your concern secret. You think others might laugh. This is a hint. This means you already know that this is over exaggerated thought and not a real problem. Once you understand you have a worry problem, you create a dual relationship with worry. That means you worry that you worry a lot. In such a case, what solutions do you generally take? You argue with your thoughts and try to deny them. You do repetitive things to get rid of your worry, checking again if the door is closed, if you switched off the gas, etc. You will avoid the things which you have a fear of. You will try to stop thinking, try to distract yourself with something else. Sometimes you will take help of medicines, alcohol, comfort food, or drugs. You will avoid things which remind you about your worries or fear. You will take support from a special person and will get dependent on him. But the truth is, it doesn't work. The more you work, the more you get stuck into the problem. All this is like putting gasoline on the fire, thinking it's water. So, why do we worry? Worry is like watching a scary movie. You know that there is no danger, but you still face the emotion of fear. It happens because it's there in our genes. Our ancestors used to face real threats like facing a tiger in the jungle. In those cases, fight, flight, or freeze response helped them. in which your brain does not analyze the information but takes rapid action. But in your case, it's not a real threat, it just means you're nervous or panicked. Going through the same experience again and again will help to reduce the fear. Like a scary movie won't scare you when you watch it multiple times. How to get rid of chronic worry? Step 1 is observe and accept. Worry always starts with the phrase what if. When it happens, just notice. Change the phrase to let's pretend and then fill in your bad thoughts. You don't have a control over your thoughts, hence, don't try to deny your thoughts. Practice it. Simply observing will help you to reduce worrisome thoughts. Be a reader of your thoughts and not an author. That means just observe them without getting involved. The next step is add humor. Humor helps than logic or explanation. When you worry about thought, instead of getting rid of it, exaggerate the thought and make it humorous. Understand this will not remove the thought, but that is not the goal. It will reduce effectiveness and avoid attachment to the thought. The other way is repetition. Do those things repetitively which you fear. Then it loses its emotional impact. Write down your worries and create a fun song or poem of your worry and sing it many times. The third step is to be busy in the real world. You must have observed you get more worries when you are free. Keep your focus on more important things. Do this task daily. Schedule an appointment with the worry. Fix up 10 minutes of your day for only worrying. Think about your worries repeatedly, but you will have to fill up those 10 minutes. Even if you get the thoughts other times of the day, you can postpone them thinking, oh, I have scheduled an appointment for it. You can keep your list of worries ready. At scheduled time, read aloud your worries in front of the mirror. Saying it aloud will give you a better perspective of it. Second task is deep breathing. Exhale completely. Keep one hand on the belly and other on the chest. Inhale with the belly slowly and deeply and then exhale slowly. Do this for 1 minute daily for 2 weeks. Third task is mindful meditation. Sit with eyes closed and passively observe the thoughts. They will come and go. Do it for 5 to 10 minutes daily. Friends, I'm going to share a book summary of a variety of books in the coming time. So keep your notification bell on. See you.